I mean, you could
So-
always re-audition. I'm right here, man.
Well, we were gonna do Othello, so
This is true. Yeah, I think there's a clashing of something, but
yeah, you had
I'm
work.
I do, but I'm
okay.
free at the moment. As long as it's not anywhere close to November, you got me. There's also
Unfortunately, the next show we're doing is in November.
Yeah, we got the folk fantasy.
fuck fantasy, man. Never mind, never mind. But hey,
So
at
I'm doing
least
another show.
I'm glad to hear that it's being thunder.
Yeah, so good news.
Gaslighting gets you far, man. Go do that thing for sure. Yeah, I'm sure that will be fine. Sure that will work out great.
We'll see what happens.
Oh,
So I've got that coming up as well that I need to do. Need to try and get an agent. Maybe
Yeah,
do some
again,
little
definitely-
acting jobs.
game representation is definitely a big one. I've been fortunate to. My agent's been keeping me busy. I just finished a gig myself. Like last week, I had 6 shows in a day. I was like,
Oh, that's
fuck
great.
you. I had to learn 3 scripts in 4 days. I was like, oh, fucking hell. But it's fun. Fun times.
Yeah. And you're like, you just get through it, don't you?
You have to.
Yeah, you just have to do it, so you just get through it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I was really in my head about it. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. 3 different scripts. And one of them was really chunky. Like, I was speaking from the start to finish. 10 pages. I was like, fuck me. But, I did it.
Okay, here we go. The Spotify link, if you guys want to join, is in general, and we'll start in 5 minutes at the 20 past mark, or until when everyone's all in the Spotify or not. If you want to play your own stuff, just speak now, or die.
Whatever, hold your breath. Shit.
No, just die. Suffocate. Well, there goes Matt. So if you'd like to be on Chainsaw Man D&D, email us. Say
it
I'd
playing?
die for a place.
Oh,
of
that
Chainsaw
was
Man.
close. That was a close one, guys.
Oh no, he made
I
it.
thought it
He
was a
made it.
goner.
Stop the email.
It's been bad. It's been bad.
Okay, let's just do it. Let's go. After the execution of the Pilgrim and the serial killer Devil, Preliminary Squad 5 spent a week in the hospital and then were given 2 weeks to rest. After spending the first few days moving around London, getting to know each other, the group went to Haskaran, Alina's town. On their first night there, Alina was nearly captured by a group of Western Force mafiosos, and Hakeem fell, and then he was brought back. The team discussed the previous battle on the shores of Haskaran, and then tied up the prisoner. They discussed what they would ask him, and then they woke him up. During their preliminary interrogation, he lied, saying he had a contract which meant that he could not speak of his organization. Hakeem phoned an extraction, and then the team rested. After a trip across the sea with Captain Dorian, the team made their way back to RDH headquarters, and then had a very tense debriefing with Admin B, who, after chastising Alina for her lack of loyalty, they were told a raid was planned to stop the Western Force and their devil-creating ways. And the team agreed. They would join the raid in 3 days. Crash then spent time with B, arranging an unpaid training session to take place in 2 days. The team headed into the prison to witness the interrogation. At first, they planned to use a contract user called Luca, the same name as one of Crash's friends. However, before they could see the knife pierce the man's brain, he spoke out and said that he lied about the contract, and so they questioned him. Find out the man's contract was with the Ammo Devil, like all Western Force soldiers. They then also learned the ship holding Lily, Alina's friend who was captured, was being transported to a facility in the Bone Lands, where they converted people into creatures like Hookman, but most do not look like him. They also found out the green-suited man was called Valentine, and that he was the second in command of the base. The team heard that the head of the base was the son of the boss. Alina did not ask any further questions and left. And so, with that, the team leave the prison, and you'll start to head home.
Wow.
All right.
God, I love this place so much, man. Oh my god.
You love what so
Hell
much?
yes.
I said I love this anime so much, man.
I know that the new chapter has recently come out, apparently, of Chainsaw Man. Going back to the actual Chainsaw Man.
I meant anime, but also, fuck, I did not know that. And I've already downloaded the chapter. Thank you for letting me know.
All good. Okay, so you guys leave the prison at least, as Admin R has just informed you that they're going to continue an interrogation on him to get any further information. Alina has already walked out, and I assume you head your way back to the flat. If there's nothing else left for you in the RDH headquarters.
Yeah. I think we would.
Yep.
You would find, as you open the door, whoever it is that opens the door, they would find that there's an object that has been put through the letterbox of your flat and is on the other end of the door. They see this like little package, not very well wrapped package. Clearly a book is inside.
A gift? Crash will kind of walk around it, but he doesn't really seem interested seeing the outline of what this might be, and then keeps walking past into the room.
Okay. You head into the living room.
Hakeem will pick up the book. The package, sorry.
Okay, all good. You begin to unwrap it, I assume, ripping it apart, as you find inside 100 easy and cheap meals written by Elsa Prince, as you find the book that you purchased nearly a week ago now.
Fuck yeah, I forgot about that. Nice. Oh, this is gonna be good. 100, what's it called again? 100 easy meals.
100 easy and cheap meals.
Fucking baller. As Hakeem will say, hey guys, I actually don't mind cooking for you lot tonight. This just came in the mail. I purchased it a few weeks ago, or like last week.
Oh, nice. Better food then, right?
Should be cheap food mainly, but yeah, might be good for us to kind of all sit down. I feel like we haven't really had a chance to really collect ourselves after everything that went on that beach.
Yeah. My mind feels a bit hazy.
Alina, would you care to join us?
Alina would go, yeah, sounds good.
Nice. Hakeem will flick through the pages as he'll begin to start getting a sense of what he should cook based on what he has in the house already.
Okay, cool. You begin to go through it. I will say you can decide what Hakeem has access to and what he chooses to cook tonight. That's totally up to you.
Nice.
Before, I assume that's what you'll be doing with your time. We'll make rolls for that later. What would other people do as they wait for Hakeem to finish his cooking?
Alina's gonna head out and like go buy some flowers, maybe
Ooh.
to like set the table, make it look
Okay, nice. Then yeah, you go out. I'd say just drop. I'd say that you could find some really cheap flowers if it was like at the end of the day, and that the flowers that will only last like a few days. So I'll just say toss £3 on that. I'm not sure what cheap flowers would be, but yeah, sod it. £3 on that.
Yeah, that's about right. That's fair.
And it would be as you're walking back with these flowers in your hand, you'd get a sudden twinge of pain as you would have to like clutch your right shoulder, as if you were to look, you would see this hook scar, this brand has not left your shoulder.
That's interesting. She's gonna drop by. Is there a pharmacy nearby that she can drop by?
At this point, it's quite late in the night, so that they would be. You could go to the only thing you could go to was A&E, or you could return to RDH, but that would be quite far. That'd be
She's
quite
just gonna
far.
be like, A&E's gonna take too long, so she's just gonna head back.
Okay, cool. As Alina heads back, as you guys begin to work. Crash, anything you'd like to do before we move on to Hakeem's cooking checks?
Yeah, Crash is grabbing onto the ropes of his wrists, and he's kind of unfurling one of them until one of them kind of plops onto like the small table next to the couch, which he's like splayed across on, and he seems bored out of his mind as usual. But then he kind of grabs the edge of the sofa and kind of pulls his head up a little bit to see what Hakeem's doing. Hey, Hakeem?
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know. I was thinking recently about everything that's been going on.
You were
And-
thinking that's never a good thing.
No, no, it's not. I don't know.
He starts to stop what he's doing and kind of listening.
Everything felt really simple before, and it doesn't feel so simple anymore. There's a lot of factors that I've never even understood were going to affect us until now.
How do you mean?
Well,
You mean like
sorry, you cut out.
do you mean like my contracts?
No, yeah, sure, yeah, your contracts and whatever deals you've made, and whatever people Alina dealt with in her past and wants to get her back now, and
Yeah, it's messy.
it is a bit messy. I thought it was just me versus whoever I need to kill, and that's it. And I don't know, it just pisses me off. It's not like that anymore.
I agree. Yeah, to be honest, it feels like it's been quite tense between a lot of us recently. I feel like I've also been a bit of an ass. I shouldn't be allowing my personal issues to falter this team, and I should have released the key on you and on your powers in that fight. There was a moment I thought about it, and I chose not to.
So
Yeah,
you
a bit
mean
of it.
so you mean next time you will?
Him just gives a slight nod.
Fuck yes. And he kind of turns to his back and he looks up towards the ceiling on the couch. You better be cooking something good.
Well, there's not much I have here, but I do have some like tinned tomatoes, so I've got an idea of what I can make. But I am sorry, Crash. Like I've clearly not been thinking of my role as this serious thing up until now. I haven't really even considered myself anything close to like a leader. But if I want this group to do well, I do, I really do. I've got to step up. So sorry about that. As Hakeem's kind of just getting back to work.
It's fine. It's your fragile human life anyways. You gotta look after it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, remember how fragile it is the next time we have a sparring match, okay? I'll try to rip my arm off again.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think of it. He goes to sleep.
Crash?
Chill out.
Oh gosh. Okay.
As Hakeem, what are you making your team?
I am making easy tinned tomato risotto.
Oh,
Nice.
brilliant, right?
Yeah, man.
Incredible.
I've got some cheese, I've got some tomatoes. That's what I'm making.
Nice. Okay, with your... Please make a cookery check. You can use your dex or your intelligence. And also, you have a +3 from the book. As that'll act as like a thing, yeah.
Okay. This isn't like a saving throw or anything, so here we go.
No, it's just skill check.
That's an 18.
An 18. It is a nice this nice cheesy tomatoey like risotto would float into your nostrils, Crash, and yours, Alina, as you enter the flat, as Hakeem would bring these 3 steaming bowls to the table, place them out.
Alright, don't dig into them too quickly, they're quite hot, alright?
Oh, that looks good.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Hakeem.
Nice.
She's gonna hand Hakeem the flowers and go, I got some flowers for the table. Do you wanna grab like a cup or something and we'll put them in the middle?
Yeah, sure. Hakeem fishes into one of the cupboards. He retrieves one of the large like mugs because he doesn't have a vase, too expensive. He puts some water in it and puts some flowers inside.
Very nice. The flowers would adorn the table, and the night would be yours as you would eat this delicious food provided by Hakeem. Could everyone please roll me a D4 plus Hakeem's... Did you use Dex or Intelligence for the check?
I use Dex.
Plus your Dex modifier. So I think that's... Yeah.
That's +4, guys.
+4, okay.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
D4 +4, and then that'll be how many...
Oh, so D4, not D6.
Oh, actually, sorry. Hakeem, please roll a D4, and then everyone will get these temporary hit points.
Okay.
For some dumb reason, I rolled a D6. I don't know why I did that. I apologize. D4.
That's fine.
Here we go. D4. Hey!
that's good.
Smack on the money,
Alright.
baby. That's 8 altogether.
So everyone gets 8 temporary hit points for
Goddamn.
the next 3 days during this
Nice.
rest of the time.
Holy
Or until you
crap.
lose them.
Fucking hell, this is actually pretty good.
This is really good.
Look, me and Crash were just talking, Alina, and we agreed it's kind of been a little bit tense these past couple of days. Thanks for grabbing the flowers. I think, I don't know, I have some ideas for us to maybe, I don't know, like it's gonna be a big few days coming up, you know, and this might be the last time for a while we get a little bit of calm. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a movie called Die Hard before, but I was wondering if you want to watch it with me. I feel
I've
like
never
Crash
seen
would
that.
really- It's pretty good. Pretty fucking rad.
That sounds like a cool movie.
It's quite festive.
Oh, okay. I like festive.
Okay. It's June.
Fine. No, how do you even know? Whatever.
Because
be
I can
fair-
see the calendar on the wall.
No, but how do you know it's fine? You're right. It's not Christmas yet. The cat makes a good point. I mean, anyway.
As in the corner, currently Misfortune's just like snacking on one of the blood bags that is kept in a very sealed cupboard, which of course he snuck into as he.
Cheeky fuck. That's
And
probably my blood.
crashes slowly reaching over towards the flowers, not knowing if he should use them as condiments or not. And he looks over towards Alina, catches her eye, and then gets the memo, and then leads back.
I've got this movie actually. This is a pretty good one. I feel like you guys would enjoy. It's not Die Hard, but it's of the same vein. Hakeem puts on Raid.
Fuck you.
Raid?
This is the best action movie ever made. I'll tell you that now. I love it. We used to watch a lot in uni, so yeah. Because he puts on Raid.
Cool. As the team would watch a truly fantastic movie that night. I assume you're putting that on that night.
After we've eaten dinner, if they're down.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Right. As yet, you guys would be down. Misfortune would also begrudgingly watch because it's like, well, it's something to do. as he would sit on one of the edges of the couches. You'd see a fantastic, not sponsored, but a fantastic action extravaganza,
It's really good.
which I guess you can interpret it as you want with your own personal raid, coming up, and eventually, Hakeem, you would drift to sleep, either after the film or during the
It'd
film.
definitely be
up to
after,
you.
never during. Gotta put respect.
After. Yeah, Jermaine, you would never fall asleep while watching the raid. That would never happen. And during this dream, Hakeem, you would see this garden that feels like you've seen it before in some sort of picture book, as you see these winding hedges, these white and red roses decorating the areas, as you constantly shift from area to area of this hedge, realizing eventually you're in some sort of hedge maze as you eventually make your way to a single rose that is this pitch black. And as it unfurls, you just find yourself looking upwards and transitioning into a new realm. As you are in this, almost looks to be some sort of dojo designed area, this sort of folding doors just surround you. And as one of the doors opens, there's this click. As the door folds away, and you see a dream distorted Crash. As
Wow.
it looks to be Crash, but he's wearing this sort of very large hat, and this sort of, his bandages have like little inscriptions around them, and he just stares at you with this sort of passive, small smile, which is a smile you've never really seen Crash do before, at least you can't recall, especially in this state.
Crash.
Another folding door opens as you see Alina, a dream Alina, who is currently in clothing that man was wearing, the Western Mafia clothing, and she also just stares at you, this blank smile on her face.
This is getting weird. Fuck.
As Dream Alina and Dream Crash, you advance on Hakeem. Could we please roll initiative?
What?
Excuse me?
What the
Oh,
fuck? Okay.
As I would also say, since you are Dream Crash and Dream Alina, I want you both to roll a d100.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
As you are in a dream, so you are maddened to a certain extent.
What is happening?
Let's see. It's a 52.
I don't know.
Okay.
I got
As you-
59.
Okay, so with a 52, I'm going to veto. Actually, no, I'll do long-term madness because you're indefinite madness because you are. Actually, no, it doesn't work so much. Yeah, I'll do long-term. So with a 52, okay, so you are attached to a lucky charm, such as a person or an object, Crash, that is on. I'll say it's on your person for the purposes of this stream. And I will also say that you, because actually no, you have a lucky charm attached to you, as you would just constantly hold that as you fight Hakeem. And with a sorry, what was it? What would you get, Alina?
59.
A 59. Okay, cool. Okay, I won't do that one because that's just a straight up D. Yeah, that's just straight up debuff. That's not fun. Oh, amazing. Okay. I'm gonna randomize. So you're now under a random potion. So I'm gonna go to my potion randomizer.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Random potion generator. You're now under this effect as you fight Hakeem. You now have... as this aura of light bursts from Alina, she now has a bright light within 20 feet of her and another dim light within 20 feet of that as she glows with this energy radiating off her. Could I get people's initiatives, please?
Certain.
Okie dokie. Dream Crash gets an 11.
Okay. Dream Crash is 11. What about everyone else?
I got a 20.
Alina has 22.
Okay.
and
Glowing
Hakeem
bright
21.
Dream Alina. Oh, yeah? Oh, sorry, 21,
Hakeem
sorry. Glowing bright Dream Alina will go first. Dream Alina, what will you do?
Oh, this is so weird. What does she see in front of her?
You are Dream Alina. Your only purpose is to fight what you see in front of you, which
Okay,
is
fine.
Hakeem.
Dream Alina will first cast blindness, deafness.
As around you, the dream begins to almost suffocate you, Hakeem. As what does Hakeem need to do?
You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Here we go. 20.
He passes. Yeah,
30, 20.
that's fine.
All good.
Um,
You're able to resist the suffocating energy radiating off this dream, Alina.
And then that's it, I think, for my go.
Okay. It goes to Hakeem with Dream Crash on deck.
Kind of looking at the two of them, quite confused. Wait! I don't. What are you guys doing? This is not fucking on. All right, let's just chill out, okay? As I'm going to back off, I'm gonna. Fuck it. I'm gonna go in for a kick on Alina, given as Alina is the one who just tried to blind me. As Hakeem brings up a leg kicker. Oh, that's only a 12 to
Alright.
hit.
Alina, does that break your AC?
It meets.
So it
Ooh.
beats.
As Alina, you take
Whoa.
8 bludgeoning damage as this
Okay.
kick comes into your stomach. Hakeem feels himself kind of loose, almost lighter than usual in this dream state, as he feels his leg extend once again as he's able to perform an extra attack as he goes in for another kick. Once again, actually on Alina.
All right.
Oh, that's only a 9 to hit.
It doesn't hit.
The
He
dream
misses.
distorts around you as you are unable to strike, as you sort of feel yourself. There's still some effects of that blindness spell she cast on you, cause you to
Ugh.
the dream to shift in and out as it comes
Lovely.
to. Sorry, rest of your turn.
No, not done just yet. As Hakeem kind of
Yeah.
steps back,
Got-
he begins to whirl around his chains to try and block himself around. As agile parry will jump into effect. Even as I made an unarmed strike with on my attack action while holding my weapon, my AC goes up by 2. As I'll use my bonus action to perform patient defense as well. As then I'll end my turn.
Lovely, as these blades begin to spin around you, hopefully blocking attacks. We come to Dream Crash with Dream Alina on deck.
Alright. Dream Crash is going to slowly reach behind its back and pull out the hand axe and kind of let his arms go loose to his side as he slowly walks around Alina and Hakeem, who are currently kind of engaged with one another, and he's just more spectating as he slowly walks around, and he lets the ropes around his wrist kind of curl around the hand axe, which he's slowly kind of dragging across the floor.
Cool.
And he's just going to wait it out, and that's it. Just a few, he's watching.
Are you taking a readied action?
Yeah.
So will you attack the moment Hakeem stops swinging?
If Hakeem goes into their range, but right now he's just slowly just encircling.
How far away are you from Hakeem?
Like 10 feet.
10 feet away. Okay. As Dream Crash begins to move around you, we go to a Dream Alina's turn with Hakeem on deck.
Dream Alina is gonna then cast House of Cards.
Oh god.
Okay, so Hakeem hasn't seen you ever cast that spell.
Oh, is it?
No. I'll say you still cast House of Cards but because it's a dream, the effect is very different. As around everyone, the sort of dojo style folding doors all burst and shift as they all become playing cards that surround you. As the tower begins to form, you feel the levels grow. As Alina, you now have control over this space of playing cards. Dream Alina, I mean. As I'll say, on your turn, you can cause one of the cards to shift. And I'll say it can have various effects depending. You can choose a card that is one of the wall cards. You can choose one of the bottom cards. I'll say you're in the middle of the House of Cards, the very fragile House of Cards.
That's very cool. Okay.
I'll say you can do that on your turn as well. You get to one free card, House of Cards shift, I'll call it, on your turn.
Nice. Okay.
On the turn you activate the spell as well as every turn after.
Great. So can she shift a card now?
Yeah. I'll say
Awesome.
you can do it now for free, and then it'll be an action for every turn after.
Nice. She'll shift a card from. Can I do? Is there one underneath them, or is it just on the side?
There is one underneath Hakeem. There's one underneath Crash. There's one underneath you, obviously. Yeah. There's one underneath Hakeem, and also Hakeem backed away. So there's also one. There's a wall card next to Hakeem.
Cool. She's gonna get rid of the one on the wall.
Lovely. As the wall, you hear behind you, Hakeem, the card just vanishes as you hear the upper level of the cards as you briefly see out of you this void of blackness, the outside of your own dream, as the card above you collapses downwards, becoming a triangle. Can you please make a dex saving throw to leap out of the way of getting pinned down?
Wow.
Oh, that's an 11.
Oh.
You are pinned as you go to lift, but the back of your leg, like in a dream when you move, you are restrained. Actually, I won't say restrained because you can still. You are knocked prone, and one of your legs is just held down, so you can still make attacks fine, but you are now effectively grappled until you get your foot out.
Okay.
As you feel the void begin to just eat at your foot. As Alina, do you have anything else for the rest of your turn?
She's gonna give inspiration to Crash.
as this haunting choir sound surrounds Crash as you get a dream crash. You get a point of inspiration. Bardic inspiration. My apologies. As we will go to Hakeem now with Dream Crash on deck. You've been pinned down.
Oh god. Guys, wait! Stop! As he's gonna try and just use his action to get out of being grappled, pinned down.
Alright. You go to pull your leg out. Can you please make a strength saving throw to pull your leg out?
Oh, fucking shit, that's 11.
You're going to pull your leg out. You can't as you feel it. Suddenly you just get this immense sense of... It's not really pain, it's just nothing from your foot as you are able to pull your foot out as it is vanished. You no longer have a foot, Hakeem. As you hear in your ear almost... the pain of the light, as the light shines from Alina, as you see behind Alina these two red eyes looking at you, saying, "The sensation of pain is great. Hakeem.
Get out of my head!
You must summon more. Where is that light inside you, Hakeem? Where is that light? Or is everything of you going to vanish?
Oh my god.
So much. As Hakeem, the rest of your turn is now that you have used your action to pull your foot free. What will you do for the rest of your turn?
I pulled it free, but it's not there.
It's not there.
Shit, I'm going to just use whatever movement I have. I'm going to just start running away. I need to get away from these.
As you move, you find yourself, you have to crawl, as your speed is halved.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Luckily though, Crash, your range is not above 10 feet, so you don't get opportunity attack. I would say the way it's positioned with the House of Cards, you're just able to crawl around the edge of the House of Cards right to the other end. Not right to the other end, you're sort of like 15 feet from Alina, 20 feet from Dream Alina, Dream Crash.
Okay.
As what is that the end of your turn?
It is.
Okay, as you feel this fear overtake you, this cold connection, knowing the Light Devil is here, that he wants something, as we move to Dream Crash with Dream Alina on deck.
Okay. Dream Crash, watching Hakeem crawl his way away, he's going to kind of flick the hand axe in one hand, and then he's going to quickly strike upwards towards himself, and the axe is going to get kind of wedged into the side or the front of his face, like upper skull.
Oh.
And as the blood kind of drips down, immediately he will start to twitch and expand and grow and get onto all fours, and Scream is going to rage.
Yeah.
And in this dismemberment form, he is going to kind of gallop towards Hakeem, and he's gonna tear.
As Hakeem is currently prone, you have advantage, Crash.
Ooh,
No.
I'm sorry, bud. Let's see. So first, that'll be a natural. No, that's
with advantage.
With advantage. I'll roll that
Yeah,
one
he's
again,
prone.
and then I'll put the thing on advantage.
Ah.
That's 22.
Okay, that is
Or-
the first instance of damage, though.
First
Not
instance, yeah, first
the-
instance. So it's 11 damage. Okay,
Yeah.
now I have it on advantage. And for my second one, because I have extra attack now, level 5, that's a natural 20.
Okay.
Or
Let's strike
a
down.
14.
As you begin to gore into Hakeem, this pain spreads around your body. You've never felt this sort of pain before from a dream. You just feel yourself twitching. No one in the house would notice this as Hakeem, you sort of twitch in the state. Is that the end of your turn, Crash?
That is the end of my turn.
A dream, Crash, sorry. Okay, in that case,
yeah.
we go to Dream Alina with Hakeem on deck.
Okay. Dream Alina is gonna try and remove the card in front of Crash, so he can't, not Crash, in front of Hakeem, so he's kind of stuck with Crash.
Okay, as you use your action as another card falls to pin you down in your current state, Hakeem.
Oh,
Could you please roll another dex save as you can? It can still be dex. You can still roll out of the way of this. So yeah, just normal dex save.
19.
19. You roll. The card falls. I'll say it falls just in front of Crash, and a whole layer of the House of Cards falls downwards as you've removed 2 cards from either side. As suddenly, in a flurry, all cards from the top layers are gone, and you are just standing in this area of just void, Hakeem. Only these fake dream versions of your friends in front of you, of your allies. As you roll, you just feel the pain just spreads even more, having to roll on all these recent scars. As Dream Alina, is that the rest of your turn? Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Hakeem, what are you going to do?
Hakeem grits his teeth, staring up at Crash, as he's gonna whirl around his chain sights, as it kind of whistles in the air. He's gonna go for a slash against him.
Hit.
That is that's a 19 to hit.
A 19
Yeah,
hits.
that's 19. You are able to strike.
Lovely.
As you do.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, we'll go on.
As it hits, given as this is the first attack I've made with my blaze that has hit, it says that the first attack that you make at the start of the combat deals an extra dice of damage.
Okay. Of course, yes. I forgot about chain saves, yeah.
Yes. It's still a d6 of damage, isn't it? Am I wrong?
Yeah, it's still d6.
Lovely. So there he takes... you take 12 slashing damage altogether.
Okay, as you make this slash, this burst of energy comes off it, as the Light Devil says, So much, Hakeem. So much inside you. I want to see you do that yourself. As the Light Devil suddenly clicks, as your dream chain scythes vanish from your hand.
Oh, fuck off.
As you are left weaponless.
No.
Hakeem is gonna, even though they've gone, am I able to try and use one of my debt words as that did hit?
As you did hit, so I didn't know you were going to do that. My apologies. Yes, you can do that as you hit him, because it is a smite. So yes, you can still call out.
Lovely. As I'll utter the words. I'll utter the words. Oh! As can you please make for me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yes. I can definitely make one for you. Wisdom. That'll be natural 1.
Oh.
As you see the visage of the debt devil begin to appear above Hakeem, as you see its clankering ash machine mouth as it points a finger to you, reaching out as you are frightened. Oh, but you're raging.
Okay.
You can't be frightened. Fuck.
Oh, can
It
I?
is. He is now level 5. Yeah. As Let me just double check the extra rules, because I added some extra rules for each. Level 6 while you rage, you're immune to the
level
charmed and
6.
frightened. Not level
I was
5.
about
He
to
is
say.
frightened.
He is frightened. Cool. Lovely. I'm gonna then Hakeem. He's still on the ground. He's gonna push using his 2 hands, push himself up from off the ground, as he's gonna go for a headbutt straight into Crash's gut. As he just
Oh!
goes straight forward.
As you do this, could you roll me a D100, please?
Here we go. That's a 10.
Oh,
It's a 10.
out of 10 could be good.
Okay.
10 with that as well.
As you make this, yeah, you did it. It was percentile dice below 20. You suddenly like headbutt and feel the energy, the pain inside you, sort of surge up inside your like body and burst out the top of your head. As just roll damage normally.
Oh, okay. That is 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. As that is dealt halved, I think, to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. As
Perfect.
you feel, Hakeem, this sense of this light devil's energy, of this light devil's love of your pain, fizzing through your body as you like made that attack. As do with that as you will. What else would you like to do with your turn?
Bonus action, spend a key point, flurry of blows. I grab the back of Crash's head, I pull it down towards me as I'm gonna go and meet his punch him in the face, square in the face.
Okay.
And as I do so, I just wanna, with that feeling of just all the pain that I'm feeling now, that the light devil clearly is kind of enjoying, I just want to try and focus it to the edge of my fist as I slap it into Crash's face. Why did it do that twice? That's weird. That's a 25 to hit.
It's the first one. The first one counts.
Oh yeah. 25 does hit.
As you hit him with this, and with that successful percentile roll, you feel this energy surge to the point of your fist. As would you like to channel one more key point into this punch?
Fuck yes, I would like to. Hell yeah.
As you perform stunning strike.
Ooh!
As boom, this burst of light flies out of your fist. As Hakeem, even in your real body clenches its fist and pulses slightly as you do this. What does Crash need to do? Dream Crash.
Dream Crash needs to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw. Let's see how this goes. 26.
He definitely succeeded.
You do succeed. But as you do this, Dream Crash, you fall backwards. This light energy surrounds you. And you are dispelled from this dream. As Hakeem, you are left with Dream Alina still around.
I will use... You said she was 15 feet away from you, no?
Yes, she was.
I'll use the rest of my movement to get over towards her. And with my final...
You stumble on your no longer existing foot as you're able to push yourself, almost acrobating, using acrobatics to get around.
And as I kind of kick off my good leg, the leg that's still there, I'm going to spin in the air as I'm going to send a kick straight to her face with the flurry of blows, the final of those attacks. That is a natural 20.
Oh my god.
As you smack it, how much damage is that?
That is 11 damage.
Lovely. With 11 damage, regardless of what was left, you dispel Dream Alina as well, having learnt this new technique. The Light Devil still giggling in your ears. Yes, yes. You do so much, Hakeem. As the cards underneath you vanish, and you sort of fall, get the sense of falling, wake up.
I immediately check for my leg. Is it there?
Your leg was... You noticed that your leg was actually lying in between two of the sofa, like cushion, two of the like fold in the sofa, and had gone dead. As you grab it, as it goes numb, and then suddenly the pins and needles start to just like fill your foot.
Oh,
But it is there.
Hakeem just kind of wipes his swelling forehead. Oh gosh. Oh, he's immediately gonna go. As he flicks on a light bulb, he flinches slightly as it flickers on. As he turns it off, feeling safer currently in the dark than in the light. As he'll just sit on the sofa.
As you would notice, it is very early in the morning. Maybe you'd sleep again, maybe you wouldn't.
I don't think he'd risk it.
And you would be awake for the rest of that morning, as the first day before the first day before you guys head off to the raid on the Bonelands commences. As what would you guys like to do on this day? You'd know, Crash, you'd know, and you would have told everyone that the training exercise you've arranged will happen tomorrow. Just to give you some idea of the time.
Hakeem has an idea what he wants to do, but I want to hear what the others have planned. He wouldn't be speaking too much in the morning. You'd notice he'd be quite reserved.
Yeah, Crash would be a bit tired in the morning, most likely because he was hanging half of his body out of his bed for like half the night. But he is kind of grabbing onto his back as he slowly walks in. It looks like you had a worse night than I did. Ugh. What's for breakfast?
No clue, man. You're gonna have to probably sort out yourself this time around. Yeah.
What?
Didn't sleep too well.
Okay.
Alina's gonna run in and go, "Why can't I smell breakfast? What is happening? What?"
Look, guys, I'm not your fucking personal chef, okay? I cook every now and then when I feel like it. If you want meals frequently, you're gonna have to pay up.
Well, actually, I think you're the leader of this group and you're supposed to take care of us. I think it's written down somewhere.
As Hakeem, you would... Luckily, would not know about this, Hakeem, but this annoying page in the RDH introductive guide would show up in your head as you would see an RDH personnel who is put in charge of fiends is responsible for their every will, and you quickly shut the book in your head down.
Look, okay, I look, I'm short on ingredients, okay? I cooked quite a lot last night. If you guys want some stuff, pop to the shop, okay? Or we could go out, I guess. Fine, I'll make breakfast, okay? Jesus.
You're the best.
Yippee!
I can't stand you guys. Zuki will start to conjure up.
Lovely.
Tell you what though, Crash, you're gonna have to do a solid for me. Given as I'm breakfast this morning.
What do you want?
You're gonna have to be on your best behavior later on today, okay?
Why?
Because I need to do something, and I need you there with me because I can't leave you alone, and I need you to be very chill, okay? As chill as you can be.
Chill, yeah. I can do chill.
Yeah, great. No, this is awesome.
Yeah.
But we
Alina,
all
you
know
catch
she
a small
can't.
grin at the edge of Hakeem's mouth as he hears this, as he turns back, starting to make some like porridge for you guys. Yeah, man, chill. Chill's good. Chill's real good.
Mm. No, I can do
Very
that.
nice. All right.
But Alina,
Or-
can
sorry,
you be
sorry.
chill?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm so chill. She's gonna lean back on a chair and kind of fall over, and then get up again and be like, "So chill."
You hear the sound of Misfortune face palming behind you.
Amazing start.
And as he does that, you would notice that Misfortune has opposable thumbs due to his devil nature.
Oh my god.
Wow, you learn something new every day.
Lovely. Okay, the breakfast would be had, and Hakeem, would you immediately head out with Crash, or would there be more time for other stuff?
Hakeem's ready to go, to be honest. He seems kind of eager. Whether he's wants to take you, Crash, or at least whether he's trying to go right now, he wants to do so with good haste. Yeah.
Are we not bringing Alina?
Alina's welcome to come. In fact, what is the ruling? Do I have to bring her as well? Does she have to? I know I have to keep him.
You were
close by.
told when Alina was not put under the same regulations as Crash. They said to you when you were given this job as preliminary Squad 5 leader, you were told that you would normally be doing this for Crash and for Misfortune. They understand that Misfortune Devil is very hard to contain.
Yes.
And therefore, because he has some sort of pocket space he can slip into,
Yeah.
and so you're only under scrutiny with Crash, not so much with Alina.
Yeah, Hakeem would offer and say, like, Alina, you're welcome to come if you want. Given the fight that we had as well, maybe it'd be a good idea you come along, but it's up to you.
She's gonna say, "Hell yeah!" Otherwise, I'd get FOMO for sure.
Good point.
Let's go.
Lovely.
Yeah. Let's go and be chill.
Super chill. Super chill. Hakeem would lead everyone as we would head off to RDH headquarters.
Okay. Of course, Crash, you would naturally know the route as you get in the bus. Eventually, there'd be maybe not the bus, sorry, but you'd know the walk, and you'd eventually realise that you're going somewhere very close. Sorry, you're going to RDH.
I take it we have all of our HP as well, given as we lost it in the dream, right?
Yes, sorry. Please give yourself a long rest, everyone, if you haven't
Alrighty.
already.
The temporary hit points.
That dream fight was not.
Okay.
The temporary hit points only leave after the 3 days are up.
Yes.
You guys make it to RDH. You go through the front door. As Hakeem, I assume you begin to lead Crash in a certain direction.
Yep. Mm-hmm. As I
I
said.
don't like how vague we're being with this.
Crash, you would go through hallway after hallway, and it would become very evident that you're moving through a section you recognize. You're moving through the medical section.
Crash turns a corner. Just any random corner that they come across. He's starting to figure out what's going on.
Crash, hey, Crash!
As suddenly one of the doors next to you opens as the following greets you. Hi, Crash! Hello!
No. We did not agree on this.
Come in. Oh, don't be silly. Come on in. As Dr. June immediately grabs your hands and begins to pull you in.
Oh,
We should have to sit down.
Hakeem!
Hey, chill, remember? Good morning, Dr.
You lied to me. You lied to my face.
Good. Crash. You know what we say? Inside voices. Thank you very much, Mr. Jahar. And, Miss Starling, hello. Please,
Hi.
everyone, sit down. We're here for a full medical examination for all of you, I assume, as Dr. June would pull you towards... Immediately, she's pulling you towards, like, the therapy chair, she called it, where you can lean back on it as she'll place you there if you don't stop her.
I feel like this
Wait,
is
for which one?
So?
Sorry.
Dr. June places Crash down on the very long therapy chair. As she places Crash down, should say, So, Mr. Jahar, it was wonderful for you to call me such short notice.
Yes, but it isn't Crash who I would like you to tend to, at least not yet. You know, give him some like, breathing space at least.
She seems overwhelmingly disappointed. I should say, who would you like me to take a look at?
He points to himself.
Oh, okay. Very well.
Well, you're a doctor. Or
I did offer a free checkup anytime, of course.
Yeah.
You can go, Crash, and Miss Darling, it was good to see you. Where's Missy?
Oh, he's just chilling. Don't worry about that.
Oh, just like him. Bless. Okay.
Wait,
If you
quickly
could sit there.
before I head, sorry, Hakeem, can I just show this really quick? And she's just gonna show the arm that's got the hook.
As you pull down your clothing, showing your shoulder blade where the hook symbol is, as
You showed this to who, sir?
I mean, everyone in the room right now.
Yeah.
Unless you're leaning in, like you just said that you showed it, so I assume that's it.
Yeah,
You
no,
just
I
showed
should
it
show
out there.
everyone.
Sure. As June would go, oh, Mr. Jahar, I hope you don't mind. I would like to take a look at that first, if that's all right.
Yeah, this is the first I'm seeing that too. What
She
is
immediately shoots over. As soon as you say yes, she shoots over and starts to just examine it as closely as possible. You see her, she goes, she will take blood from it. She'll immediately book you in for several. If you'd allow her, she would say, I really need to book you in for several scans for that. Wait, hang on. Just go back to the start. Describe what happened. How did you get this?
Oh, we were fighting this guy. Well, guy/demon. Devil, demon, same thing.
It's not. But go on.
Anyway, so he had like a hook for hands and head.
Oof.
He was just basically
Wait,
like a hook.
you say he. This was a devil, but human, like humanoid shaped. I mean,
I
similar
think
to
so.
Crash.
Yeah, I think so. I think he transformed.
Transformed. I was informed about you and your transformations. Was it similar to that?
I think so. I can't really remember. It's quite vague and I can't. Yeah, I can't really remember. But I think he did transform, kind of like me. And then
Go on, please.
yeah, he kind of sliced up a whole bunch of trees with his hook arm, and then sliced up a bunch of us.
And I presume he stabbed you here. She very carefully touches the mark.
Yeah, right there. Oh, that hurts.
Right. I have several theories. She would take out this object. You notice it's like this very cursed object as she pulls it out of a drawer. She has to. It's locked in a box. She has to unlock it. She has to input a code. There seems like quite a few restrictions as she pulls out this ghastly mirror, it looks like, and holds it over you. As you see, she holds it and goes, right, here we go. As you see this woman, from what you can understand, not magically inclined, as you see her recite this sort of incantation, cast this spell, as you would recognize this sort of spell, the sensory spell, is cast over the mark. And she goes, yes, okay, there we go. Shoves the mirror as it begins to go, oh, just a bit longer. She closes the door, locks the box. So she goes, okay. Mirror devil. Ah, okay.
Of course.
Yes, it's the mirror devil's little finger. Very awkward contract made with the site itself. As she'd look round to Alina and go, yes, so that is a curse that's been placed on you. That who this person is, he's placed this connection with you. He's looking through that curse. He can. I perceived him. He currently has your location.
Wait. You're saying that this guy is currently watching me right now?
Not actually. He doesn't have security cameras on you. He just knows your location at any given time.
What a creep. How do we get rid of this? Do I have to, like, saw off my arm or something?
And if that... actually, that is... no, it's on your shoulder. We can't do that.
I could always give you a new one. Because, you know, I
don't know if... As much as I'd love to see that little crash, I don't know if that would actually work at all. I think it's not actually on the skin, it's on Miss Starling herself. And so...
You're saying these guys know exactly where Alina is then at all times because of the...
You need to have that dispelled. You need to have someone remove that magically. You've had interactions with Squad 4 before, right?
Yeah.
Someone, I don't know the exact details, someone there might know.
Okay.
Do you know any... You're aware, you have magic, if I read correctly. Would you be able to...
I do, but
spell
I don't really have anything that could spell... Yeah, I don't have anything, I'm afraid. I'd have to chat to Team 4. Okay, we'll chat to Team 4.
Okay. As she would go. And Mr. Jahar, as I've kept you waiting.
Yes.
You two can, if you'd like to sit in the waiting room. I should say that to Crash and Alina.
Yeah. Alina's gonna walk out, but she's gonna turn to her shoulder and be like, I'm gonna fucking get you, you little piece of shit. Like, right into her arm.
Okay. I can say that.
Yeah.
Crash begins to walk out, but he pauses and looks towards Hakeem.
Hakeem kind of gives...
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Hakeem gives him a gesture like, yo, chill.
Look, if she does anything to you, you're on your own. And then he leaves.
Keep that in mind.
Oh, I love him.
Quiet.
And she stares at the door for a little bit, and then she turns back to you. So, Mr. Jahar, what seems to be the problem?
I've been having... This sounds so stupid. I've been having night terrors, I guess. Ever since I made a contract with the Light Devil, I've been having quite troublesome nights. It's fucking up my sleep, and honestly, it's getting even worse. I was wondering what...
sorry.
Yeah, that's basically it.
May I ask the nature of this contract?
By allowing him to know... It's a bit complicated. He wanted to feel what I feel when I sleep. I thought he just meant he wanted to know how nice my Z's can be, but it seems a lot more intense than that. But yeah, it seems that whenever I go to bed, the Light Devil is able to manifest things in my sleep that I may not have necessarily wanted to come out into the light, as it were.
I don't know the exact humans, from what studies I've seen of dreams, humans have about 6 dreams a night on average. We, of course, barely remember 1 or 2 due to our deep sleep transferring into REM sleep.
Yeah.
There is a chance that this devil, just from what you've told me, he is. That was a little minx. He's sifting through your dreams and deciding which ones he wants to watch. It's like every night he has a stack of movies and he gets to pick which one he wants to watch.
See. Okay.
Unlike just randomly picking one, which is what you do every night. If you remember any dreams at all.
To be honest, I haven't remembered dreams for quite a while, so that's why I started to notice it the moment it started to happen.
I could prescribe you some sleeping pills.
Would that help though? I don't know. It's like whenever I feel like I'm asleep, I almost can't trust myself. I feel like it feels so real as well, and I almost even if I see him in the dream, my brain doesn't tell me it's a dream. It freaks me out.
It is your choice. I can very easily get them. I could make it so that the strength means that the main portion of your sleep lasts quite a while. There are, of course, side effects to this, also potentially from the light devil itself. I got to perform a few tests on the light devil. I had to be in a full-on. I'm sure you experienced it when you went to see him. The suit, the glasses, yes. So that wasn't as fun as really getting, where I like to get stuck in. But from what I understand, he could be very erratic if these pills do not work. The good news is that he won't be hearing this. Actually, what did you get in exchange?
I hold up my chain scythes.
Okay, so potentially he did hear everything I just said. So I will also say for that, hello, little guy.
Feels like everyone's listening into our conversations these days.
I know. It's security's a nightmare. The choice is yours. I can't guarantee its complete success in terms of blocking him out. I can guarantee that they could improve your sleep because I do see some signs, as you'll indicate, you're sort of beginning to grow these like dark blotches under your eyes, as she'll indicate them go. I do notice it's taking a toll on you.
That would be great, yeah. If there's a chance, it just makes me sleep better. I definitely need the energy for the coming couple of days. I've also got this meeting with another devil in a few days, I think.
Sorry, Jermaine, you didn't hear my voice notes. I got the timeline wrong.
Okay, no.
Sorry. So currently that meeting is going to take place basically in a week's time.
Cool.
So that'll be like post raid.
Scratch what I've said.
So
yeah. I've just got a big raid coming up in a few days, and tomorrow I'm going to be doing some training. I just need to make sure I have enough energy. So yeah, I'd love those if you can prescribe them to me.
Okay, I'll prescribe them as she would do so, and you would receive that day.
Thank you, Doc.
That's okay. Would you be okay if I run a few little tests on Crash?
We've got to go, actually. Yeah, we really have to get going.
Are you? I'm
next time.
He could be a handful. He could be a handful.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's wearing you out. I'm happy to take.
But hey, I got these pills now. Thank you so much. Yeah, no worries. Thank you, Doc.
I'll see you around. You're most welcome.
I'll see you around. Thank you. See you immediately.
Okay, I'll see you out. I should walk with you, to at least see Crash out. I should go. Bye, Crash. I should blow kisses you.
Crash will just not look and stay very close to Hakeem.
As the fear-consumed Crash would leave with the rest of the team, and the rest of the day would be yours. Because of I've just noticed the time. Is there anything else you guys want to do on this day, or should we move forward to tomorrow?
No, I'm good.
I think I'm good.
Um,
Out of yeah,
can we
go
meet
ahead.
with Team 4?
Oh, good point.
If you guys were to text Team 4, you would just get a response. I assume you'd text Mika.
Mhm.
Yeah,
She would be the one who would have actually given you her number. As far as you're aware, Joey and Angst don't have numbers, and Nia did
I
not
would
give it
not
to you.
want Angst's
So-
number anyway. Nika's kind of cute anyway, so I don't mind having her number.
Mika would have, if you texted her about meeting up, she would text you back saying, "Oh, don't worry, we'll see you tomorrow."
Oh,
Great.
oh man.
Crash, what does she mean by this? Huh? What does that mean?
As it would also
What?
say 9 a.m. Epping Forest.
Fuck off, 9 a.m. Crash! For free? I'm getting up 9 a.m. for free. Oh, I can't believe you.
Ugh.
Hey, listen.
Out of character. You are an absolute angel. Like, not giving Crash over.
You're regretting it now. But yeah, no, it was. We actually got a lot to do today. Yeah, we gotta go.
As as the next day would come around, Hakeem, that very night, if would you have taken the sleeping pills?
He would have. He would have.
Okay, as you sleep, can you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Of course I can. Oh, of course I can. I'm not scared. What's fear? I don't know. Just waiting for my roll 20 to load back up. Okay, Constitution saving throw. Cool. I roll
All right.
a dirty 20. It looked like, yeah. Okay, yeah.
With that roll, that night you put the sleeping pills in. You get into your bed. You turn the lights off, and it's morning.
Oh. Okay. As I get up, I want to hold the scythes up to the sunlight that comes through my window. Do they glimmer the same as they have been since I made my contract?
As you pick them up, you do sense like it's almost like they're a bit heavy as you first pick them up, but then they sort of relent as they almost rattle slightly as they hold them up to the. I mean, it would be very late you're very early waking up because of where you need to be.
Mm.
The dawn is like shines on them, this orange pinkish glow, and they rattle slightly but then go still. As with that, you guys would make your way to Epping Forest. Very,
Boy.
very late in the day.
Late in the day?
Now, let's
You mean
see.
early in the day?
Late in the
Right,
day.
early.
Early.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Nice.
Of course. Yeah, okay.
Look, we have stuff to do. Crash is up and ready.
Hells yeah, man. Let's go.
We're fighting.
I need to pee. I'll be back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, take a little mini break right now. All right.
Yeah, I'm up.
And with that, let's enter Epping Forest. I'll view to the different map layer. Could you guys please place yourselves anywhere on this map around here? Probably as you just come off the path. You've gone. You're a little bit away from the housing that was in Epping Forest that was destroyed. This is more deeper in. Plenty of trees around, several very large rocks, and you also headed is Squad 4. As you see all of them there, the 3 mediums, the 1 small, and a massive truck with this nearly like huge sized trailer. Currently, occasionally you see that there's this rattle from it.
Mm.
Mika would immediately wave you over. Hello,
Well,
Come on. Come closer.
Okay.
alright.
As
Let me do that now. Yeah, hold on.
Mika would approach you and just go, so we got this message from B telling us that he wanted a particular arrangement for you, Crash. So,
Ah, yeah.
I mean,
That's true.
we heard about the raid as well and everything. Best of luck on it, of course.
But you guys won't be joining me.
They want us staying back here. At least while Squad 1 and 2 are returning.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry. Anyway, we can discuss the nitty-gritty while we're after this, as she would indicate the truck behind. So in there is a devil that's been logged for extermination. Standard affair, we kill it now. It's been known in the past to occasionally make deals with humanity. It's not right now. It's been very, not very responsive. And so we're going to use you to exterminate it, Crash. Or at least we're all going to, but B wants to see you fully transform. Now,
Wait, what? Yeah, transformed fully.
yes, we'll be doing a report on it. Yeah, as Nia would walk over and begin to take items out of this trunk here. As she would go, we're going to position ourselves around. We're going to be offering backup against this. We do want... B did stress that all of you take this devil on. Komodo dragon devil, just to be precise.
Of course.
Of course, we're going to make sure you don't get killed, and it recommended that post Hakeem, once you've undone the lock, well, as Nia shows up, as he would walk first to Alina, you'd see him hold them out to you, as you would see a blindfold and earplugs for both you and Misfortune. Put these in.
Alina's gonna say kinky and then put them on.
Nia just gives you a look at like, ugh, as he walks on. He would then, he'd then not offer. He'd chuck them at Joey, as Joey goes, "All right, kid." Kick Joey and then walk over to Angst and throw them at Angst, who would have them smack into his face. He's currently just watching Crash, and Nia would go, "Dipshit, you're supposed to put them on." They'll buzz when it's time to take them out, and then you can take the blindfold off as well. No one's supposed to know what the code is apart from selected people. As you'd noticed, Angst would go very near this tree. Joey would go around this side. Nia would take a position here. Mika would give you a nod, Hakeem, and then walk over there, as she'd say, I'd give him, as she indicates Crash, I'd give him about 30 feet of space, if I were you.
What, me?
I mean,
This feels like a dream.
once you've spoken it into the device, sorry, I should have clarified. Crash, you're also wearing blindfold and had earplugs in.
Oh,
That's
okay.
also happened. That's been offered to you as well. You notice only Nia, Mika, and Hakeem are the only ones who are not blindfolded with earplugs.
Okay, near Mika and Hakeem. Interesting, okay.
As the trailer once again shakes and rattles.
Yeah, then.
I feel a bunch of pressure on me, but it means nothing. And then I will tie the blindfold on myself and put in the earplugs.
Just before you put in the earplugs, you'd hear
Yeah.
Hakeem whisper to you saying, I'm gonna show us why you're the strongest, buddy.
Yeah.
You hear loudly from the
Oh,
corner,
well.
"You got this! I hope that came across at a normal volume."
Thank you!
What?
As Nia would look at you, Hakeem, and go, how do you put up with it?
I don't. I really don't. That's the truth of it.
Mika would give you a nod with the button in her hand.
Okay. Hakeem walks over closer and closer to Crash as he moves his mouth towards the bottom edge of his neck as he utters the words final membrum.
You see the device falls away as I assume you run.
Yep. Fuck out of there.
This sensation leave the back of your spine. You'd become so numb to it you hadn't even realized it was there anymore, as you begin to feel yourself rapidly rebuilding parts of your body. As please describe your transformation.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I guess we're doing this then. So, as I start to feel a little bit, as my body starts to rebuild itself, it's almost like it's a similar thing of seeing me rage for the first time and watching my body kind of lengthen a bit, but then the bandages around Crash starts to kind of tear and fall, and you see as their rib cage kind of expands and then almost like shoots out into almost like spikes, and they expand across his body as another pair of arms kind of grow out of the sides of his body, and everything just seems to grow, stretch, and he starts to have this almost like guttural scream to him as the ropes on his side, on his wrist, almost are like pulled by an invisible force, and he's lifted up maybe like a foot across, like foot above the air, and almost like two invisible horses pulling him at either side as he
God.
cracks, and immediately he falls back to the floor in this kind of bestial pose as his face splits open, and another hand kind of reaches out from the depth within his open face, and just a guttural like shriek just exits him.
As you do this, multiple set from your split ribs, you just go multiple hands and legs begin to burst out constantly as I have sent you what you are currently under, as you are now in your unleashed form. You have now raged immediately. As you no longer in this state know friend from foe, Mika presses the button as the doors of the truck swing open. This horrendous smell immediately greets your nostrils as these horrible heads that is multiple sort of black, almost black dragon heads fused into one giant maw with these two glowing green eyes on the edge. You notice this creature already beaten badly, this Komodo dragon devil. Its wings have been torn apart, its body is cut and bleeding, but you see it's constantly regenerating, and its mouth reeks with this stench as, yes, the Komodo dragon devil enters as it goes as it roars out. And with that, please, could everyone roll initiative?
Yeah. For context, for both you, Matt, and for you too, John, membrum is the Latin word for limb.
Oh, okay.
So it's literally the final limb.
Also, despite the you guys did not hear what was said. Say Alina, and the vibrations aren't really even needed. You immediately know to take the blindfold out and the things out, as you're not deaf and not blinded, unless you chose to keep it on. No, I mean,
maybe that would help
Let
with
me-
the
I
yeah.
like it. She's not gonna keep it on, but she's definitely gonna put it in like a backpack
Oh my
and be
God.
like, What? She might need a
also,
good sleep.
I just realised I made a little mistake. The House of Cards is a minute to cast, so you have to spend a whole minute casting it. It's fine. It was in a dream, so it was like I'm kind
I'm
of
just
okay
gonna
with
do it
that.
the same
But
way.
that's just yeah.
That was a dream reality for sure.
That was a dream reality where it was like, yeah, we can mess around with the rules. Okay, what
Yeah, for
did
sure.
the Komodo Dragon Devil get? He got that.
So is Team 4 just watching us then? They're actually spectating.
They are. So if I didn't explain it bad, my apologies. They're not spectating away from the dismemberment feed in this current state, but they will be taking pot shots at this creature.
Okay.
Mika. Yeah. Oh, and I now have their stats fully out. So I'll now know exactly what they can do. Unlike
Okay.
I was winging it slightly with the serial killer devil. It is now, yes, Angst's turn with Alina on deck. Angst will move up slightly. He still wants to he's still under the command to just watch this fight take place. But he is going to fling, once he's in a good range, he's going to fling a great axe at this creature. As a
Just
reckless
gonna
as well, because he may as
throw
well.
it.
Dang, okay. It's a good hit. No, that's the wrong dice. Yeah, okay. That's 11 points of damage as a hand axe is just flung straight into this Komodo dragon's back as blood spills out. Already scarred back from previous damage done to it. It hasn't been able to heal. It hasn't had any blood. It roars out, and yeah, that much HP, so it now has. Cool. And that is the end of his turn. Before Alina goes, the Komodo Dragon Devil is going to look at this creature screaming in front of him, and it's going to make a claw attack.
Oh dear, legendary actions.
With its legendary action, so I should have said.
Boy.
As it slashes down. That's a 15 to hit.
15 just misses.
Ooh.
A whole cluster of hands just block the attack and push it back. As that is the end of its turn, it is Alina's turn. Joey on deck.
Perfect. Alina is going to cast blindness, deafness on it
Okay.
first.
That's a wisdom save.
Constitution save.
Oh, Constitution. Oh, okay. That is an 18 from the Komodo Dragon Devil.
Yeah, that beats. Never mind. With her bonus action, she's just gonna get a bit of distance.
Okay. That's not. You don't need bonus
to-
action to move. You do not need bonus action to move. It
Oh
is-
no, it's movement. Sorry, I meant movement.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
It's all
yeah.
good.
It's okay.
And then actual bonus action, she
Yep.
will give Crash a bardic inspiration.
Woo!
You're able to still inspire, despite Crash's current state. Barely registering, but you're still able to gain it.
Okay.
I will also say Misfortune was on you, so I'll let Misfortune.
Yay! Perfect.
As the Komodo Dragon Devil will perform his dry wing beat as these pathetic scarred wings raise into the air and let out this blast of heat as they come down, as each creature within 10 feet must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. Cool, let's do this. It was a 13. Oh,
Fail. You are blasted
okay.
with. You're blasted with 15 points of fire damage, and you suffer dehydration as the flames just this great heat smacks into you. You now cannot speak without taking a point of fire damage, and you have a headache, which makes wisdom and intelligence rolls at disadvantage. You have now disadvantage to wisdom and intelligence ability checks, I should say.
Some intelligence.
And
How much
then-
damage? How much fire?
That was 15 points
So
of fire
15,
damage.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
As that happens, the Komodo Dragon Devil is going to fly half of his speed, which is only 10 foot in this weakened state, as he moves to this side, as he leers down at you, and now flying like 5 foot off the ground. As that is the end of his turn. We go to Joey. End of his legendary action, I should say, sorry. We go to Joey. He is going to look at you, Crash, as he will point and he will cast a spell. As he is going to sing as he does it, using his Performance Fiend abilities. As
Oh, wow.
he will sing and all that jazz, as he will cast a second level Cure Wounds on you. No,
Wow.
actually, he just needs first level. As that'll be 2d8 because of the brilliant.
Yeah, because
Plus,
he isn't shit in our camp.
sorry, your first dice is max because he sang. So that means it's oh my god. So that means it's a perfect heal. You're back to full. That was above. That's above 15. You're back to full. As he fully heals you, and
you
then
also burned through my temp. No. So I'm
Your
still
temp?
healthy.
Oh, I didn't know you. I forgot about that.
Mhm.
So you still took some damage though, right?
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Continue.
He'll inspire Hakeem. So that is a D. Let me just double check, because I think he might have a D8 because of his level. Yeah, D8. That's a D8 of inspiration.
Do I have to say that before I make a roll or after?
You can say it after you. Yeah, I'm gonna say before you make the roll. You have to declare I'm using the bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Lovely. That's the end of. It is Joey's turn. Sorry, that is Joey's turn. It is Mika's turn. Hakeem's turn with Mika.
Yeah. Cool. Hakeem's gonna just allow a big sigh. It's been the first battle since he died. And he's gonna rush out, amping himself up. Let's go! As he'll come out from the bush, as he'll let the chain scythe well above his head, as he's gonna fling it off into the distance, as he's gonna make his attack against it. And let's say, fuck it, no, I'm not gonna use the inspiration. Oh yeah. He just goes in for his attack.
Ooh, one. I think I may have forgot to say something.
Yep.
Let me just check. Because it's something that Joey has.
Sexy fucking roll, by the way.
You have combat inspiration. You can add inspiration to damage if you see fit.
I'm gonna add damage. Can I do that, please?
Yes, you can. You can declare that at any time. You're adding it to damage.
Definitely to this in particular. As the scythe comes down and slap at one of its wings, there's a burst of light from the scythe. As this being the first successful hit in combat, I deal an extra die. As he takes 11 slashing damage. How much extra do I get from the inspiration? You say it's a D8?
D8. Yep.
On top of that, he takes 8. Oh, he takes 8 additional damage from that. And as it rips through, I say the words collect.
All right,
Damn.
Yeah,
and that's the damage one, I believe.
it is indeed.
Okay, can you please roll? I'm going to roll a luck check for when this Komodo Dragon Devil got captured. How many it was able to kill before it was captured. Oh, it rolled really poorly. Roll 3 dice as it
That's
went on a killing spree before capture.
3d8 then on top of that, as he
Yep.
takes 12 damage as the hand of the
It's
dead devil
19 plus
appears.
12.
Yep. The
Mad.
hand of the
Okay,
dead devil appears.
so that is.
It points
sorry.
a hand as just a bunch of coins burst from its like wings, where its flesh should be.
As you are able to destroy one of these wings as the dragon comes down onto its feet, as it lands from the 5 feet it was up, as it takes this massive 31 points of damage, and as it does, it's going to use its reaction. As
Oh, shit.
its reaction is rapid regeneration. As after being hit, the Komodo Dragon Komodo Dragon Devil can use the reaction to heal itself half of the damage it was just dealt.
Damn.
As the body quickly knit together, as it only takes in total it took 15 damage. Still quite a bit. 15 damage from that attack.
Cool. So
As you see, that ability drew out a lot of energy from it, as that is now on recharge. What about the rest of your turn?
I'm gonna make my extra attack, as once again I'll whirl the scythe around. This being the first time you see Hakeem using that momentum he built from the first slash, he twirls around as the scythe comes from behind him, whirling around to cut at one of its lower legs, its back legs.
Oof. Nice.
Fuck it up.
Yep. It's a 16 to hit.
That does not break its AC, as it smacks the blades away.
Lush, as I'll use the rest of my movement to circle around it. I want to just get slightly out of its range. I'll go here, and I'll end my turn.
All right, that's the end of your turn. It is Mika's turn. Mika is going to head over here, so she's got a better angle. She will summon Rack, as once again you see these 2 wheels with these skeletons attached to them spin out as she loads up her crossbow, and she will ready an action to fire, but she's going to watch. She wants to fire after the Dismemberment Fiend has made its attacks, as it is now the Komodo Dragon Devil's turn, as it turns around pissed off at you, but then it wants to kill as many as possible, so it will, it's going to jump round to here as it moves around you. As I'll flip it. Flip horizontal. As it lands behind you, you whirl around, Crash, to look at it as it opens its mouth as this bubbling acid begins to form as it releases this 10-foot, 60 feet long. Let me just double check. It's acid breath. Oh, I forgot about. Oh no, it can't use. No, it's not using its multi-attack, so it doesn't use Frightful Presence. So it, just uses acid breath. 60-foot line, 5 foot wide. Okay.
Okay.
Let me just draw that.
Oh no.
Yeah, beam is 5 foot. So that is you, and that is. He is going to pick. He could go Joey and Misfortune, or he could go Alina and Misfortune. Oh no, wait, that is half of the tokens, which that's my rule, that it hits you. So yeah, he can hit all 3 of you in that. So can I get a Constitution? Let me double check. Oh no, it's a Dexterity saving throw from Crash, Alina, Misfortune, and Joey.
I see it, so I might have danger sense on this.
Yes, you do. You have advantage.
Oh, I can see. Okay.
That's a success
All
from
right.
Misfortune. And
I got a
fail from
9.
Joey. Please. That's a fail from Alina.
21.
Okay, 21, that's a success. As Crash, you'll be taking half. Misfortune will be taking half. Alina will be taking full. Let's roll this dice. Oh, here we go. As that is 48 damage, or half to 24.
Oh.
What the?
Holy shit.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh, Alina's out.
Holy shit.
He's out
As-
by one hit point.
Alina is knocked un.
Holy shit.
Fucking hell.
Was that including the temp
Alina!
HP as well?
Yeah, the 8 temp. I've got 39 hit points, and I had
You have
8 extra, so I
39
would have been
hit
fine if I
points?
had one more.
What the fuck? How do you have that little? What the fuck? 39! Oh my god.
You see
That's insane.
Joey is bloodied, Misfortune is bloodied. Misfortune. No! Alina! As. Yep, that's not good. But that is the end of the Komodo Dragon's turn. Its legendary actions reset. Misfortune leaps over in time, and he casts. He uses his Misfortune points, 2 of them, to surround you. As Alina, once again, the sensation of you transforming overtakes you as you become the loneliness hybrid. As the darkness surrounds you, you stand up on 1 HP as Misfortune is able to bring you back.
Nice.
And let me see if he has a little cheeky bonus action he can use. No, that's not a thing. It's not a bonus action. He's still on you. That is the end of his turn. With that,
Okay.
the attack I'm going to do it on you. As that is definitely hitting. That's a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
As
That
the
hits.
check. He's rolling. Oh, okay, no, it's not. It's not that much. It's not as much as I thought. That is 5. That's 11 slashing, half to 5. As he just takes one slash into you, and it rapidly does. His claws dig in and like find so much muscle blocking him as he has to be forced back. As it is now your turn.
Perfect. Okay. It's my turn. Brilliant. As he kind of hacks into Crash's unleashed form, it's almost they're hacking into like a wave of hands which are kind of covering him a little bit like a cocoon in the front. But as it all kind of opens up and they see the Pharaoh kind of crash on the inside, they see movement on both sides of something swinging around behind it, as 2 of my arms is already detached from my body and is flying out behind it, and it is going to both detonate. So right behind it. So it's flying
Okay.
into me if it fails. So I need to make 2 con saving throws.
2 Constitution saving throws coming up. The first is a 6, and the second is a natural 1, as it will fail. It will definitely fail that second one.
Yeah, the first one, it success. The other one, it fails. Let me do the damage on that real quick for you. 1 sec. So for the first one, it is halved, I'm sure. Takes
Yeah.
damage and push it back. Yeah. So the first one halved, lower, right? Or is it higher?
Yeah. Sorry?
4. Is it lower damage or
4.
higher damage when it's half? 4? Okay.
That half is lower, so that's 4.
That one's shit. It's 4. So 8 together.
Shit. Okay. So 8
That's right. So 8 overall, but it gets kind of pushed into me, and how I imagine it is these arms explode behind it, and it's getting pushed into Crash. All of his arms open up at once, almost like a giant flower of arms, and he grabs onto it and slams him down into the floor, and immediately crashes on top of this monster, and is going to just.
I'll say because it failed one of those, you can get on top of it.
Okay.
As you are now on top of this.
Climbing on top, and I'm biting down, and I'm grabbing into it. I'm tearing its flesh apart. I am going to blah 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 blah. Do a few hits. 1 second.
Okay.
So this is going to be.
When you automatically raged, you got to pick your rage, of course. That's
Yes. And I've picked my claws, so I'll be clawing the fuck out of this.
Okay.
1 sec. So I'm gonna be reckless attacking.
Okay. Cool.
So for the first one, that's going to be a 21 to hit for 12 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then for my extra claw attack, that's going to be a 15 to hit.
A 15 does not break its AC.
Well, what about a 21?
Yeah, you hit. Is that another 11?
That's another 12.
Oh, 12, sorry. My bad.
Slashing,
I misheard. As you do that, this creature is now bloodied as you slash into its head. It coughs out. It was not expecting such a powerful attack.
And I'm just, that'll be it for me. But I'm unleashed now, baby. I'm unleashed.
Amazing.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Alright, at the end of your turn, you did roar out, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to deal you 1 point of fire damage, because you're dehydrated right now. As per the rules. But at the end of your turn, Mika's ready action goes off, as she waited for you to hit, as you'll go, yeah, that's about as powerful as I thought it was. Okay. 1 week. As her eyes roll back, the magical bolt is loaded into the crossbow, and she fires. As we'll see if she hits. So she aims for the head. Well, that's a natural 20. As this,
Holy
fuck,
shit.
that's a lot of damage.
Let's go.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. I gotta roll this on the computer.
Yeah, she does.
As this Mika falls back, slamming into one of the trees, as it takes. Jesus, that is. Okay, hang on. It's this plus an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. As that is plus her. This is one of her shots from rack, so she can only make 1. But that hits, and she does. Plus, yeah. There's 65 points of damage.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
It's not gone yet, but fuck me, it's close. As Mika falls back, she needs to make a con save. She succeeds, so she only falls prone against the tree. And she falls backwards, sort of like slumping. At the end of her ready to action, this thing is terrified at this point as it looks with actual fear. It goes, no, as it beats with its wings, as it will use this turn to activate its wing beat. Can you make a dex saving throw, please? Crash? Was that con? Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Oh, Wait.
Dexterity saving throw. Yeah, sorry.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay. And this is something I can see.
Yes, it is with
Am I
advantage.
able to? Perfect. Okay. I will with advantage do my dex saving throw. Please, 15.
15. That is a fail. So you take this full
Fuck,
damage,
okay.
and it's
Bring it.
going to fly. It's going to try and shake. I'll say because it's because of what it's doing right now. So that is +6. That is 17 points of fire damage, and
Ow.
you're already dehydrated. So I'll make that 18 then. Just an extra point of fire damage from the dehydration. We'll say it'll stack. And as it does that, it's going to move and try to shake you off as it flies into the air. I'll let it have a free check against you to try and push you off. So it's going to roll its strength. You can roll a dexterity or an acrobatics or athletics to not fall off.
Oh, Crash.
I will roll an athletics.
Okay.
15.
It rolls a 13 as you're able to stay on top of it as it moves 10 foot in the air. As I'll just move it a little bit to the edge as well, as it's now flying over this case on the ground. As it's Angst's turn. Angst will, move up his full. No, he'll just do the other. He should have made 2 hand axe attacks. That's my fault. So I'll just roll another. I'll roll a 2 this time. Both of them reckless again. Yeah, apologies for forgetting. That's a hit. And that's another hit. So that is plus 2d6 plus 10. 17 points of damage. As that is... It is going to crane its neck around on its last legendary action and try to bite you. Crash.
Okay.
Natural 1. It's becoming woozy. It can just barely fly with the extra weight on it.
Okay, it does have advantage, actually.
Oh, sorry, reckless. Yeah,
'cause I
apologies,
think-
Alina.
Yeah. It's okay.
Sorry, one more roll.
No, don't worry.
Okay, yes, that's a 24 to hit.
Oh,
I got the hits.
As it is able to cram its face into you and sink its teeth, you smell this putrid smelling breath as it digs deep in.
Oh.
As you take bite attack. Oh yeah.
I'm scared, Chief.
Crash.
That's
Crash,
no,
he's getting
fine.
me.
That is 11 half to 5 points of piercing and 8 points of acid damage.
5 and 8. Okay.
Points of acid damage.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. And as it does that, it does drink in some of your putrid blood as it will heal just 1 point plus its con modifier.
God.
As that is legendary, it is now you, Alina, with Joey on deck.
Cool. Alina's going to say sorry to the animal. Well, devil, but she thinks it's kind of like an animal as well at the same time. Before she then plays Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. That's a wisdom, correct?
Yes, wisdom saving throw.
That's cocked. Cool, that is a... that's an 11. It's... I'm going to say it's beat up. Yeah, it doesn't have its legendary resistance, as it's already used them today.
Lovely. So, that is... Dissonant Whispers. 3d6 psychic damage.
Okay.
This could do it.
Roll it.
That's 10.
Rolling.
10, as this just assault happens on its mind. It sort of like spasms back and forth, and then what happens?
It takes damage. It must immediately use its reaction to move as far away as it can from me.
Okay. In that case, actually, it's going to land as it's actually faster on its feet and move 40 foot away. As it moves just to the edge, it starts to rampage. As it goes past Nia's range, as he yells out, "Osaru!" As Nia is going to take an opportunity attack. Wait, did I not? I'm so sorry, Nia. I didn't put you on the thing. Fuck.
It's cool. You got a lot of people.
Down.
There's a lot of people at the moment. That's alright.
He does have. I'm gonna be nice and say he does have an ally within range. I'm gonna count him as an ally. As he's using Osaru, so it's +8. Oh, so that doesn't break his AC, unfortunately. His attack doesn't break through the scales, and the Komodo Dragon Devil makes it to the edge with. As what will you do with the rest of your turn, Alina?
She is then going to. She'll walk a little bit closer to him now that he's gone that far away.
Yeah. You got 30 feet in your devil
yeah.
form, I should say. Oh, sorry. You could give out the temporary hit points. We forgot about the temporary hit points.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll give out the temporary hit point.
Yeah. Basically, you have it's up to your charisma modifier. People, no, it's proficiency bonus, isn't it? So it'll have to be.
Let me double check. I think it is proficiency.
Okay, we're just gonna say it's proficiency for now because we need to speed through. So
yeah, valid.
That's how much temporary hit points Hakeem and Crash and someone else.
I believed it was 10, but I can't remember.
Oh no, equal to your charisma modifier. Yeah, so it is everyone here. Each of them gave. Oh, it is just 5. Oh shit, it is
5.
just 5. Yeah. Oh no, it's become 8 because you're 5th level now. So it's 8 temporary hit points to everyone. Okay, cool.
Good.
Right, there we go. That's done. Everyone's got that, and that is the end of your turn.
Yep.
Cool. Nia will take his turn now. As Nia will use his full movement to move over there and make his attack, Osaru. As the black, with these white teeth, moves in, the tail itself splits open as these teeth show with drool as they clamp down on the creature. Natural 1. Oof. Fuck. He is going to use his cunning action as he had the extra range from Osaru, so as he will he will disengage into the tree line. As that's the end of his turn. It is Joey's turn. Joey is gonna big time heal you, Alina.
Nice.
As he will run up behind you and go, "I'm gonna help her to include women in the sequel." As he will cast a high level cure wounds on you. He'll go 3rd level because he wants to keep his 4th. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. He sung, so that's 8 plus 3d8. So that is 13. 19. 27 points of healing to you, Alina.
Wow. This team is.
Thank you.
He will inspire angst. As the devil looks like it's about to start getting away, it is Hakeem's turn with Mika on deck.
Immediately spending a key point, bonus action step of the wind, as I'm going to dash straight towards it, with my 50 feet becoming 100 feet of movement. As I immediately cross over there. Zoom. Closing that distance.
Oof.
Oh.
Amazing.
As I'm going to make my attacks on him as my scythe comes up, as I'm going to bring it down towards its head. It's a 15 to hit. I don't believe that hits though.
That does not break his AC.
Fair enough. I don't want him moving anywhere. Nah, fuck, I'm just going to go again. Going for him once again. The scythes. Oh, 15 twice! This thing's busted, man. I swear to God. I got the
I'm
exact
sorry.
same image as well. That's so annoying.
Don't break his AC.
Now, I have my turn.
Okay. End of your turn. Mika is going to go out of prone. That means she's half 15. So she ignores the tree line. It's a heavy crossbow, so I think no, sorry, sharpshooter as well. Yeah, she. So, yeah, she's going to use a. Yeah, she calls out as she makes the attack. She goes, 2 weeks.
Oh, shit.
As she once again, her eyes roll back. The ammo this time even more powerful as it shimmers with energy, fires, and the Komodo Dragon Devil swerves perfectly as the bolt misses, and she has to roll another con save.
Oh.
As she once again, let me just double check actually because I think she said 2 weeks.
That's a lot.
3. Oh no. Oh no, sorry, she said 3 weeks. My mistake, I forgot. Yeah, she was using number 2. So she is once again knocked prone.
Oof.
She is not stunned.
God damn.
Her turn, it comes back to the Komodo Dragon's turn. It goes, enough! As it blares its wings out as it's going to use. I'll see if it gets. It does get its breath weapon back. No, sorry. The first roll would be for it to regenerate, so it doesn't get regenerate back. It doesn't get breath weapon. That's bad. It beats its wings as it will first do its frightful presence. Can I get a wisdom save from Hakeem? Let me just double check. Within 120 feet, so it is pretty much everyone.
Okay.
Yep. It's everybody. I'll go with 15.
I have disadvantage on this, right? Because of the thirsty condition or dehydrated.
That's just ability checks. That's not saving throws.
Oh, okay.
It's not thirsty. It's dehydrated.
Thirsty is dehydrated. Yeah. My bad.
Unfortunately, that's a fail, Hakeem.
Ooh.
As yeah, that is a fail. Nia fails. Mika fails.
Holy shit.
Angst fails. Joey succeeds. Misfortune fails.
Alina! Alina!
Is it wisdom?
Oh no! Oh no!
Yep.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
13.
Oh dear.
As currently everyone but Joey is frightened of this Komodo dragon.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Gamble, it's able to send out this blast of hate and just makes all of you shut your bones as it will swing down with its 3 attacks. It will bite down into Hakeem as it smells this human in front of it, and it will use its claws to try and rake this devil off this fiend off its back. So to hit Hakeem, 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything to create or anything now. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That's 18 points of piercing damage.
There goes my 10 hit
And
point.
another 8 points of acid damage as these jaws clamp into you and you feel them sizzle as the wretched breath blasts you in the face, as hot as any dragon's breath, as it also draws in blood from you. You have good blood.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3d4
Oh, dear.
healing
Oh no.
plus its con, as it will heal by another 10 HP. That is a 21 to hit, the first one. Crash.
Oh, sorry. Yes, 21 hits.
That's 12 points of slashing, half to 6.
Okay.
Ooh.
And the next one is a 25,
Oh.
That hits.
which is 15 points of slashing, halved to 7.
Okay. At this point, I do reach 0. However, I don't go down. It looks like I'm about to fall off the side of this devil, but then another arm kind of grows out of me and reaches and grabs onto it, and I roar again.
Fuck.
Ugh.
How are you not dead? As it goes to Misfortune's turn. Misfortune is scared, but he is going to use the rest of his Misfortune points as he goes, "You can save them. I believe in you." As he will teleport you as the darkness surrounds you, and you suddenly just stumble past a tree right next to the devil as you pop out of a little blob of darkness as the fiend moves around. The hybrid of loneliness stumbles from behind the tree. You're still frightened, but you are now closer. That is the end of your turn. Crash, it is your turn with a Komodo Dragon Devil on deck.
2 of my arms reach out to my sides and pulls out another 2 limbs, which flies around towards both sides of the Komodo dragon and blows up as a starter.
It will roll again.
So, yeah, 2 con saves, please.
Those are 2 successes. Those are both above 20. I'll just be honest.
Okay. Sure, so that is half a 7, half a 9. So that is 3 and 4.
Yep.
So 7 in total.
Okay. Take 7.
7 blood bleeding.
And then what will you do?
Oh, rip and fucking tear. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be. Oh yes, I will be going absolutely batshit insane. And
I assume that means reckless.
attacking.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's just you could say batshit insane if you want that
Totally.
to be code. That's fine.
Maybe. So that is a 25 to hit the first one for
That
12
hits.
slashing.
Okay.
And I will.
How do you want to do
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Okay. Yeah, I imagine as the thing explodes, it falls to the floor first, like its wings just kind of fail itself as it tries to maybe go back up,
Mhm.
but then extra limbs keep kind of growing out of Crash, and I step on both of the wings, and I grab onto its neck, and I start to pull up and up and up, and as I do, all the pressure is kind of on its wing, and it cracks the wings
Oh.
as I keep pulling its head upwards, and then my as all of this is happening and all the arms and legs seem to be working together to strain this thing and pull this thing apart, my head is splitting open more and more and more until it is a almost like a jaw of fingers and limbs,
Oh.
and it slowly wraps around the neck of this thing and tears out like the backside of its neck
As this
before I just wrench it off.
As this cornucopia of gore is just witnessed by everyone in Epping. Yeah, nice, I saw the blood effect. And the Komodo Dragon Devil is killed. And as you land on this mess of blood, your rage does not end.
No.
Endly, as more should be dismembered, more should be destroyed as you look at these two. Can I ask for a wisdom saving throw?
Sure thing. Now that'll be a 4.
Ooh.
Good DM.
Here we go.
As you look at the entire park. These people, no longer frightened as the object of their fear has been killed, but still shaken. You look at these bags of wobbling, these moving arms and legs that should be ripped and rendered off their stinking corpses as you look to each of them. As Crash, you will continue to rip and tear next session.
Okay.
As that is it for today.
Awesome.
As
Holy crap.
Hakeem and Alina, you look at this monster as it looks back at you.
There we go.
As you will
There we
take
go, there
the
we
rest of you will take the rest of your attacks next turn. I haven't forgotten. You've only made one attack so far.
That is true.
Oh fuck!
Nice.
Damn it! Why
Guys,
do
you
we
gotta
have to
knock me
keep
out.
stopping? Fuck me!
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It'll be 2 weeks. I'm so unless we can find another time for us to play in between, which I'd love. But it will be 2 weeks if not.
Yes.
I hope you guys enjoyed today.
Thank you, Joe.
I have.
you.
Oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, you got your wish answered. Finally, Crash.
Oh my lord, that's insane. That's insane.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for checking out this session. I cannot apologise enough for the terrible audio issues we've been having. Technology just hasn't been our friend recently, but we appreciate your patience. As always, like, comment and subscribe, and as always, stay safe.